Your father taught you, be diligent, work hard, and you will succeed. That was true in 1970. In 2026, that is a fatal error in the code. Look at reality. A construction worker laying bricks for 12 hours a day earns 100 times less than the guy who wrote the code for the brick delivery app in 2 weeks. If wealth depended on how hard you work, coal miners and nurses would be billionaires. But they are not. The system does not reward effort. The system rewards scale. You feel something is wrong. You work harder, but prices rise faster than your paycheck. You are running on an escalator that is going down. This is not a bug. It is a feature hardwired into your upbringing. Welcome to the leverage protocol. Today we stop digging with a shovel and get into the excavator. Let's dig deep. Where did the 8-hour workday come from? It comes from the 18th century Prussian model of education. The goal of school was never to make you smart. The goal was to make you obedient. Factories needed humans who could tolerate boredom, follow orders, and not ask questions. You were trained for 12 years to sit still, raise your hand for a bathroom pass, and wait for the bell to ring. You are not an employee. You are a replaceable part with an expiration date. And the main problem with this part is, it does not scale. Here's the equation of your poverty. Income equals time multiplied by hourly rate. Look at the time variable. It is capped. You only have 24 hours. You physically cannot sell more. Even if you become the best surgeon in the world and charge $5,000 an hour, you are still trapped. If you get sick, income is zero. If you sleep, income is zero. You don't own wealth. You own a high-paying job. This is called linear growth. Linear growth is death to ambition. To double your income, you have to double your work. At some point, you will die of exhaustion. The wealthy do not sell time. They disconnect inputs from outputs. They seek non-linearity. How do you make money while you sleep? The answer is one word: leverage. Archimedes said, "Give me a liver long enough, and I will move the earth." In economics, it works the same way. There are only 4 types of leverage. The first 2 are old, for the elite. The last 2 are new, for us. If you don't have any of them, you are just a biological robot. The old rich use labor and capital. The new rich, the glitch capitalists, use code and media. And the best part, you don't need anyone's permission to use them. Leverage type 1, labor. This is when people work for you. This is the oldest form of leverage. Your boss is using it on you right now. Society tells you, build a business, hire a staff. But they don't tell you the truth. Managing people is a nightmare. Humans are messy. They get sick. They sue. They demand raises. To use labor, you need permission. You need people to agree to follow you. For a solo creator in 2026, this is the worst kind of leverage. It is a status game, not a money game. Leverage type 2, capital, money making money. This is Warren Buffett's favorite tool. But it has a problem. It also requires permission. You cannot just take $1 million. You have to convince a bank, an angel investor, or a rich uncle to give it to you. Until you have a name, this gate is locked. Forget about labor and capital. Leave them to the corporations. We are looking for permissionless leverage. Leverage. Type 3. Code. This is an army of robots that work for free, 24/7. They don't sleep, they don't ask for a lunch break, and they don't form unions. You write the program once, and it runs forever. The marginal cost of replicating code is 0. Bill Gates does not work on every single copy of Windows sold. The code works for him. You might say, but I don't know how to code. In 2026, that is not an excuse. AI writes code. But if you are non-technical to the bone, I have something even better. Leverage. Type 4. Media. Content. YouTube. Podcasts. Books. This is code for people who cannot write code. Right now, I am recording this video once, but it will be watched by thousands, maybe millions. If I had to explain this to everyone personally in a coffee shop, it would take me 500 lifetimes. The internet allows me to scale myself to infinity. This is the most democratic form of wealth. You don't need permission from Netflix to upload a video. You don't need approval from the New York Times editor to publish a tweet. The gatekeepers are dead. You are a one-person media company. And now, we need to find what you are going to sell. So, how do you use this? You cannot just start a business. You must productize yourself. The formula is simple. Specific knowledge plus leverage equals wealth. You need specific knowledge. This is something you cannot be trained for. If society can train you to do it, they can train someone else to replace you for cheaper. Specific knowledge is found at the intersection of your genuine curiosity and your obsession. It feels like play to you, but it looks like work to others. That is the cheat code. When you are just being yourself, no one can compete with you. No one can be a better you than you. Competition disappears. You are now a monopoly of one. Once you find that obsession, apply leverage. Record it. Write it. Code it. Package your unique brain into a product that works while you sleep. Stop selling your time. Sell your product. Sell your reputation. Sell the code. That is how you disconnect your inputs from your outputs. Most people will close this video and go back to sleep. They will return to the cage of linear income. They will sell their time until they expire. Don't be most people. Stop selling your time. Start building your leverage. The industrial age is over. The age of the sovereign individual has begun. If you want to decode the rest of the system, you know what to do. Subscribe to the anomaly. Welcome to Glitch Capital.